Let me ask you something very important. What if I told you there is one simple vegetable, something you can find in almost any market, that has the power to reduce inflammation, support your heart, balance blood sugar, protect your brain, and yes, even help prevent life-threatening diseases? Most people walk right past it every day without realizing how powerful it truly is. And today, I want to make sure you never ignore it again. You see, many of the health problems people struggle with today didn't happen overnight. High blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, fatty liver, weak immunity, even chronic fatigue, these conditions quietly build up over years. Poor food choices, constant stress, lack of movement, and eating at the wrong time slowly damage the body from the inside. By the time symptoms show up, the body is already asking for help. Here's what most people don't understand. Your body is incredibly intelligent. It's constantly trying to heal itself, but it needs the right tools. And one of the strongest tools nature has given us comes in the form of a vegetable that works at the cellular level. It helps calm inflammation, improves circulation, supports detoxification, and delivers nutrients that many people are severely deficient in. This vegetable has been studied for its ability to protect the heart by improving blood vessel function. It helps oxygen flow more efficiently through the body, reducing strain on the heart. For people dealing with blood sugar problems, it helps improve insulin sensitivity, meaning your cells respond better to glucose instead of letting it damage your organs. This alone can be life-changing for millions of people. What's fascinating is that this vegetable doesn't work like a drug. It doesn't force the body. It supports the body. It gently restores balance. That's why people who consume it consistently often notice better energy, improved digestion, clearer thinking, and even better sleep. These are signs the body is healing from the inside out. Now let me say something very important. Eating this vegetable once in a while won't do much. Timing matters, consistency matters, and how you combine it with your daily lifestyle makes a huge difference. Many people eat healthy food but still feel unwell because they eat them at the wrong time of day or cancel out the benefits with poor habits. For example, eating this vegetable earlier in the day helps stabilize blood sugar and reduces cravings later on. When combined with movement, even a simple daily walk, it enhances circulation and nutrient absorption. When eaten mindfully, without rushing or stress, it supports digestion and reduces inflammation in the gut. Another reason this vegetable is so powerful is its nutrient density. It contains compounds that help neutralize harmful free radicals, which are responsible for aging and disease. It supports liver function, helping the body remove toxins more efficiently. And when your liver works better, everything works better, from your hormones to your energy levels. People often ask me, why haven't doctors talked more about this? The truth is, simple solutions don't get much attention. There's no profit in telling people to eat a vegetable, but your health doesn't depend on trends or marketing. It depends on daily choices. In the next part, I'm going to reveal exactly what this vegetable is, why it's so effective compared to others, and how it directly supports your heart, blood sugar, and immune system. Once you understand this, you'll never look at your plate the same way again. Now let's talk about the vegetable itself, because once you understand what it does inside your body, you'll realize why it has the potential to truly save lives. The vegetable I'm talking about is broccoli. And I want you to forget everything you think you know about it because most people completely underestimate its power. Broccoli contains natural compounds that activate the body's internal defense systems. One of the most important is a substance that helps your cells protect themselves from damage. This means less inflammation, better immune response, and stronger protection against chronic disease. When inflammation stays high for long periods, it quietly damages your blood vessels, your organs, and even your brain. Broccoli helps calm that process. One of the biggest reasons broccoli is so effective is how it supports the cardiovascular system. It helps improve the flexibility of blood vessels, allowing blood to flow more easily. This reduces pressure on the heart and lowers the risk of serious complications over time. Many people don't realize that poor circulation is at the root of fatigue, cold hands and feet, dizziness, and even memory issues. For blood sugar control, broccoli plays a powerful role. It slows down the absorption of carbohydrates and helps stabilize glucose levels after meals. This prevents sharp spikes and crashes that leave people feeling tired, irritable, and hungry again too soon. Over time, this stability reduces stress on the pancreas and supports healthier insulin response. Your digestive system also benefits deeply from this vegetable. Broccoli feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut, which play a major role in immunity, metabolism, and even mood. When the gut is unhealthy, inflammation spreads throughout the body. When the gut is supported, the body becomes more resilient and balanced. Another area where broccoli truly stands out is detoxification. Your liver is constantly filtering harmful substances from your bloodstream. Broccoli supports the enzymes that help your liver do this job more efficiently. When toxins build up, people often experience low energy, brain fog, skin issues, and stubborn weight gain. Supporting the liver helps the entire body function better. Now let's talk about how you eat broccoli, because this part is critical. Overcooking destroys many of its beneficial compounds. Light steaming or gentle cooking preserves what makes it powerful. Raw broccoli also has benefits, but some people digest it better when lightly cooked. The key is not to boil it until it loses its color and nutrients. Timing matters too. Eating broccoli earlier in the day or with your main meal helps your body use its nutrients more effectively. When eaten consistently, even in small portions, it begins to support long-term healing rather than short-term effects. Lifestyle choices amplify its benefits. Staying hydrated, managing stress, and moving your body daily allows broccoli to work at a deeper level. Think of it as giving your body the raw materials it needs, while your habits determine how well those materials are used. In the next part, I'm going to show you the biggest mistakes people make with this vegetable, how to avoid them, and the simple habits that can turn broccoli into a powerful daily medicine for your body. Now, this is where most people go wrong, and if you're making these mistakes, you're not getting the life-saving benefits this vegetable has to offer. The first mistake is treating broccoli like a side decoration instead of a functional food. People eat a few pieces once a week and expect miracles. Healing doesn't work that way. Your body responds to consistency, not occasional effort. Another common mistake is destroying the very compounds that make broccoli powerful. When it's boiled for too long, microwaved aggressively, or drowned in heavy sauces, most of its protective elements are lost. What you're left with is fiber and very little else. Gentle cooking preserves color, texture, and most importantly, nutrients. If it turns dull and mushy, it's already lost much of its value. A third mistake is eating broccoli at the wrong time while maintaining unhealthy habits the rest of the day. You cannot cancel out excessive sugar, late night eating, constant stress, and lack of movement with one healthy meal. Broccoli works best when the body is not constantly under attack. Simple changes like stopping late night snacking and reducing processed foods allow it to do its job properly. Let's talk about timing again, because this is something most people overlook. Eating broccoli earlier in the day supports better blood sugar control and digestion. When eaten late at night, digestion slows down and the body focuses more on rest than repair. This doesn't mean you can never eat it in the evening, but your main intake should be earlier when your metabolism is more active. Another powerful habit is chewing. It sounds simple, but digestion begins in the mouth. Chewing broccoli thoroughly releases enzymes and prepares the stomach to absorb nutrients. Rushing meals send stress signals to the body, reducing absorption and increasing inflammation. Slow, mindful eating allows the body to fully benefit. Lifestyle matters just as much as food. Daily movement improves circulation, allowing nutrients from broccoli to reach tissues more effectively. You don't need intense exercise. A consistent walk, stretching, or light activity is enough to signal the body to heal and repair. Stress management is also critical. Chronic stress raises inflammation and blood sugar, counteracting many of broccoli's benefits. Simple breathing, prayer, quiet time, or stepping away from screens helps calm the nervous system. When stress goes down, the body becomes more responsive to nourishment. Another overlooked factor is hydration. Water helps transport nutrients and remove waste. When you're dehydrated, detoxification slows down. Drinking enough water throughout the day enhances the cleansing effect of broccoli and supports kidney and liver function. People often look for complicated solutions, but real health comes from simple, repeatable habits. Broccoli works best when it becomes part of a routine, not a temporary fix. Small portions eaten regularly, combined with better timing and supportive lifestyle choices, create powerful long-term changes. In the next part, I'll explain how different people can adjust their intake based on age, energy levels, and existing health challenges, and how to make this vegetable work for your specific needs instead of following generic advice. Now let's talk about how different people can use this vegetable in a way that actually fits their body and their current health condition, because one-size-fits-all advice rarely works. Your age, your energy level, and what your body is dealing with right now all matter. If you're someone who feels tired most of the day, struggles with low energy, or experiences brain fog, broccoli can be especially helpful when eaten earlier in the day. It supports oxygen flow, improves circulation, and provides nutrients that help the brain function more efficiently. Pairing it with a balanced meal instead of eating it alone helps prevent energy dips. For people dealing with blood sugar challenges, consistency is more important than quantity. Smaller portions eaten regularly help stabilize glucose levels over time. Skipping meals and then overeating later puts stress on the system. Broccoli works best when it's part of a steady routine that keeps blood sugar balanced throughout the day. If digestion is an issue, gentle cooking becomes even more important. Light steaming makes broccoli easier to digest while still preserving its benefits. Eating slowly in a calm environment reduces bloating and discomfort. Your digestive system is sensitive to stress, and even healthy foods can feel heavy when eaten in a rushed or tense state. As we age, our ability to absorb nutrients decreases. This makes nutrient-dense foods like broccoli even more valuable. It helps support bone strength, immune defense, and cellular repair. For older adults, pairing broccoli with healthy fats helps absorption and supports joint and brain health. Lifestyle timing also matters. Eating at consistent times trains your body to digest more efficiently. Irregular eating patterns confuse hormonal signals and disrupt metabolism. Broccoli supports balance, but your daily rhythm determines how well that balance is maintained. Sleep plays a role too. Poor sleep increases inflammation and insulin resistance, which directly opposes the benefits of this vegetable. Creating a calming evening routine supports overnight repair and allows the nutrients you consume during the day to be used effectively. Another key factor is mindset. People who view food as medicine tend to eat more intentionally. When you choose broccoli, you're making a decision to support healing rather than just fill your stomach. This awareness changes how the body responds. Simple preparation keeps it sustainable. You don't need complicated recipes. Keep it easy so it becomes part of your lifestyle, not a burden. Health improves when good choices are easy to repeat. In the final part, I'll tie everything together and explain how making this one vegetable a regular part of your life can create long-term protection, resilience, and a stronger future for your health. Now let's bring everything together because real health isn't about one dramatic change, it's about small decisions repeated daily. When you consistently include broccoli in your routine, you're sending a powerful signal to your body that it's time to heal, protect, and rebuild. This vegetable works quietly. You may not feel something dramatic on day one, but over time, inflammation begins to settle. Blood sugar becomes more stable. Digestion improves. Energy levels rise naturally without relying on stimulants. These are signs your body is regaining balance. One of the most important things to remember is that your body is always listening to what you give it. When you choose foods that support circulation, detoxification, and cellular defense, your body responds by strengthening its internal systems. Broccoli supports these systems without forcing them, which is why it's so effective long term. Making it a regular part of your life doesn't require perfection. Some days you'll eat more, some days less. What matters is commitment, not extremes. Consistency builds resilience. Over time, your body becomes better at handling stress, managing blood sugar, and protecting vital organs. Pair this habit with simple lifestyle choices. Move your body daily, eat at regular times, stay hydrated, reduce unnecessary stress where you can. These actions don't just improve health on their own, they amplify the benefits of what you eat. The truth is, many serious health conditions develop because the body is deprived of what it needs for too long. When you supply those needs consistently, the body has an incredible ability to repair itself. Broccoli is one of those foods that supports this process at the deepest level. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated routines to start making a difference. Sometimes the most powerful solutions are the simplest ones, hiding in plain sight. So the next time you're choosing what to eat, remember that this one vegetable isn't just food, it's protection, it's support, it's a daily opportunity to strengthen your future health, one simple choice at a time. If this message helped you see food differently, make sure to stay consistent, stay mindful, and give your body the tools it needs to thrive.